Elementor Pro is changing the license plan, and we can't ignore the fact that this got announced and it kind of confused a lot of people. So I want to provide a bit of clarity and my view and opinion of it as well. Hey, I'm Imran from Squadron, and I like to keep it honest and true, and I hope you like and subscribe this video. So what's going on with Elementor Pro? Number one, don't panic if you've got an existing plan or you've got clients that are using Elementor Pro. Look, if you've got clients that have already got a license or you're using it for client websites, nothing really changes for you as of right now, okay? So if you've got access to loads of features, your clients are still going to have them even when they come to renew year on year on. It's called a grandfathering of a plan. It's a bit like I've got 1,000 licenses for $199. Now it's $399. Well, it's been $399 for a while, but I still pay $199. Just like there's other people that got 1,000 licenses for $99 before my time, and they still are grandfathered into that. So if you're paying $59 or whatever it was, that's what you're going to get, okay? You're still going to get that plan. You're not going to lose out on any features. Neither are your clients. You're grandfathered in. But from December the 4th, that plan does change. So you might not have access to the same features that you've got. So I'm talking about new clients here, okay? December the 4th, they're going to pay a higher price if they want to get more features, and I'll clarify that in a moment. But for you and your clients that are grandfathered in, you're not going to lose it. If, however, Elementor bring out a brand new feature, and I don't know what they've got on the cards yet, but they may bring out something, but they might say you can't have that unless you're on a higher plan. So if you've got 1,000 customers and they've all got Elementor Pro and they're paying $59 a year, they're still going to pay $59 a year. They're not going to miss out, okay? You're not going to lose any features. But what happens from December the 4th? Basically this. I mean, as I've said, the prices aren't changing, so it's not like it's going from 59 to 69 or 79 or anything like that. The prices are staying the same. The difference is, though, what do you get? So you can see that on the Essential plan, which is $59, you get access to 50 Pro widgets. There's going to be 82. So you're probably going, what are the other 32? That will become a little bit clearer when I show you some of the kind of styles of widgets or types that you're not going to get access to. So please remember, if you are grandfathered in, so you've got the license now, if you've got clients or people out there that are still using Elementor free, you might want to get them to go and get Elementor Pro now. You know, consider it. If you wait until after December the 4th, you can't really complain about it. But you're grandfathered in, you're still going to have all of those 82 Pro widgets. You're not missing out. You might miss out on something new unless you go to the Advanced, the Expert, or the Agency. So by the way, I'm not trying to defend Elementor. I'm just trying to clarify, because there has been quite a bit of confusion and questions and people going, well, what about X, Y, Z? So from December the 4th, if you buy a brand new license, you might miss out on certain features. So what are you going to miss out on? Well, you're not going to get global widgets. At the moment, though, I don't really use the global widgets that much anyway, so is that going to be the new global class system? Maybe, I don't know, but I'm not really using global widgets, so not really going to miss out anything there. You will, however, miss out on custom code, custom CSS, and global CSS. The custom code, though, the custom CSS, that is a bit of a biggie. So if you are using Elementor Free or even Elementor Pro, but you want to get a bit more out of your widgets, you will have seen some of the videos we put out with custom CSS and whatever. You're going to miss out on that. You're also going to miss out on the custom code. Now then, if you're using the code snippets plugin, you could get around the fact that you don't have custom code. So I'm letting you know there are ways you can still plug things in. If you're using the Hello theme or another, sorry, not a Hello theme. If you're using like a theme, you will have a facility on there to customize and put your custom CSS in as well. You could use the site origin CSS, and again, you could do custom CSS. So you're not completely missing out. It might be just an extra plugin you had to go and load. But like I said, if you've already got the Elementor Pro license, the Essential, you will not lose out on this. You're grandfathered in. I've got to keep stressing that out. After December the 4th, you're not suddenly going to find, oh my God, none of my code is working. No, this is more for future people getting a different plan. Form submissions, form integrations, unlimited pop-ups. Does that mean you can still have one pop-up, or does that mean no pop-ups? That's a bit of a question there. Custom attributes. Again, if you're grandfathered in, you're not missing out on anything. But going forwards, unless you get one of these advanced expert or agency plan, you're not going to have the facility to collect form submission. Now, let me clarify. My understanding of the term form submission means that when someone submits a form, that form submission is recorded. You know, when you go to WordPress, Elementor, you'll see an item called form submission. It means you got a copy of the form, so you can go and see the attachments, go and see what was said. If they remove the form submission from the essential for new clients, okay, that doesn't mean your forms won't still send. That doesn't mean you still won't get a copy of that in your email or your inbox. It just means the WordPress form submission. But that's my understanding of it. So what else will you technically miss out on? ACF and pods integrations. This is quite a big one. Dynamic tags. Hey, you want to go and use ACF and you want to get your custom fields to feed in. This is a bit of a biggie. But again, if you're grandfathered in, you're not going to miss out. I got to keep stressing that, okay? I know there's going to be people out there that go, yeah, but I know I've got 10 new clients in the future. They're not going to want to pay $99. Well, it is $99 a year. It does give you access to 3 licenses. So maybe that client might want to go and set up a subdomain, or maybe they want to create a staging site, but you got to go and stick a license on the staging site as well to maybe test out features and whatever. So they don't completely lose out here. But that being said, as an agency, I've got I haven't got 1,000 anymore because we've used up quite a good chunk of them, but we've got a fair amount. So if we've got a client and they don't want to pay the $99, we'll put them on a monthly maintenance plan. Now, that doesn't mean we have to maintain their website. I'm deviating a bit here, but I want to make a point. I could still say, right, you're going to pay me. I will let you use one of my licenses. It's like a monthly maintenance plan, but it might be that I'm not hosting them. It might be that I'm not doing all hands-on maintenance. So it's like, you know, a bit of them, a bit of me. So if you've got clients that are a bit worried and you've got an agency plan, and come on, 1,000 licenses to $399, work out the maths right, that's pretty damn good. You're going to miss out on WooCommerce Builder, PayPal, and Stripe integration from December the 4th on the Essentials plan. So again, if this is important to you, you are going to miss out. But that being said, how many websites do you build that are e-commerce, shops, WooCommerce, whatever? How many? And if it's quite a huge chunk, because that's your niche industry, then obviously you're going to want to either get them on to use one of your agency licenses or get them to go on the advanced plan. So it's pretty crystal clear what's going on here. But I can tell you now, there's a good chunk of websites we build where there's no WooCommerce, there's no PayPal, there's no Stripe, there's no gateway, there's no purchases going on whatsoever. So, you know, when you look at this in its entirety, I can tell you now, there will be some clients we work with where there's no pop-up. There isn't really any custom CSS, and I could easily add it via another method if I really wanted to. There's no ACF, you know, there's no custom post type, there's no WooCommerce, there's no PayPal. So am I completely missing out for some clients? Not really. I mean, some clients do have a shop, but the button actually takes you to Amazon or the iBookstore or to eBay or somewhere else. So it's not even buying it. You're not purchasing anything actually on the website. So again, it's not a complete deal breaker. Note and Role Manager, again, you know, how many of you actually use that feature? So if you're missing out on it, is it a deal breaker? I don't think so. Like I said, I'm not defending what Elementor have done here. I kind of understand from a business model point of view. I mean, I don't know the inner goings and what they're doing or what decision led to this. I'm guessing there's a bit of a business model. I'm guessing they've looked at other page builders and theme builders and have said, well, we've always kind of charged X amount, but there are so many add-ons that charge like roughly the same amount or double or way, way more. So what are we doing? Are we underpricing ourselves? Are people kind of going, well, you know, compared to others, you're a lot cheaper. Does that say something about what you offer? I don't know. There's so many different ways you could break this down into what led to this decision to change the plans. However, it's still affordable. And when you look at some of the features that you might not get from December the 4th, unless you've got it now, all right, you're grandfathered in, you're okay, grandmothered, grandfathered, great-great-great-great-great-great-great-grandfathered in, right, you're all okay. From December the 4th, some of the things you're going to miss out on if you get a brand new plan aren't that bad. Like, am I being a little bit like, you know, like, oh, Imran, just because you don't get PayPal Stripe? I mean, really, Think about it. How many websites right now are you building where they are essential? And if they were, well, they can either go and get a higher plan and get a couple of more licenses, which could work out quite well for them when you pro rata out the cost, 99 divided by 3. Or if they pay you a monthly maintenance plan, I mean, you could easily say to them, look, it's going to cost you $99 if you want all of that. But if you pay me $70, and I tell you what, we'll do it over a monthly plan, we'll divide it by 12, you can have one of my agency licenses. You might go, yeah, but why are you offering it for $70 when it's actually worth $99 or whatever, okay? Well, when you work out $399 divided by 1,000, you're making a profit on it anyway, technically. And also, by saying to the client, look, you can pay me monthly. Rather than you paying in one big chunk, you pay $7 or whatever, or I don't know, let's go for $5 a month, right? You can pay me $60 right now, or you can pay me $5 a month. And if after 4 months your business goes under, or you suddenly decide, I don't want to do this anymore, paying for a website build is one thing. You got to pay for that up front. Okay, we don't like to do that on a monthly basis. But in terms of the license, fine. After 4 months, you don't want it, fine. We remove the license. Job done. So there's many ways you can break it up in terms of your business model, your agency, and how you work with your clients. Look, I've just given you my view. When that email came out, my first gut reaction was, no, this is going to irritate a lot of people. But when you start to think about it a bit more and sleep on it, you suddenly realize it's not going to affect me. It's not going to affect a lot of people. It will affect purchases in the future. However, they have a choice. And if they're really struggling, they can speak to an agency or someone else. But at the same time, what you're kind of getting is a lower model with the essential plan. Even though it's the same price, you're not getting as many features, but maybe you don't really need those features. And like I said, with the custom CSS and custom code and all of that, there are ways you could do it without relying on the advanced plan. Hey, I'm Imran, Web Squadron. I really hope you like, subscribe, share, and follow. And I'd love to see your comments. You're probably going to disagree. You're not going to like what I said. I'd love to hear your opinion. I'm not just one-sided or biased. I have really thought about this. This is what I think. So I'm probably wrong. Take care. See you soon. Bye.
Never break, always fight, never quit, do it right, play the game, win it life, have no shame, there's no time for the pain.